famous.
Not if I fail.
No, you're gonna pass.
I can't do it. I gotta fix this hat. I can't freaking wear it like that. I don't want to be with the times. Have you seen what the times look like lately? You see anything good out there? Look out that window. $6.5.
Answers are A, 11.9 knots, B, 10.2 knots, C, 8.9 knots, or D, 6.7 knots.
D.
Correct. Nice job. Okay, let's do a race up. Race your map, and let's do another one. Nice work. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Next Drift. What I thought we'd do in this video is go over getting your captain's license and what's required in that. And it's a long, grueling process. And, you know, getting your captain's license is, well, first, it's a necessity if you want to do any type of chartering or anything like that. And there's so many different classes out there and course options. You can do it online. You can do it in person. Some courses you can do over, 3 or 4 months. Others, like the course that I took and Dino took, it's a 1 week long class, and then you have a 1 day of testing. And there's multiple modules. It's a lot of work, a lot of memorization, and it's a process, and it's difficult. So I figured what we would do in this episode is just kind of outline a little bit of what's entailed, and let you know what's out there and available if you're interested in getting your captain's license. As always, if you like this content, please like, comment, and subscribe.
7, 8. That's the other side of A. B, 4100.4. Longitude 7129.4. Here's 7130. So come back 1 is 29. 29, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So let's get into the course itself. I did my captain's course through the Nautical School out of Lindenhurst, New York. It was a 1 week class, 1 test day at the end, and I really liked it. This is Captain Bill, the owner, and his assistant, Jeannie Snow. Great people. They run a lot of courses, and I highly recommend it. So your first license that you would get is it's called your 6-pack, OUVP. You can, after you complete that, you can get a upgrade to a master's. And this is what the test is about. So there's 4 modules that you test on: rules of the road, nav general, deck general, and plotting. And you can see that in order to pass, you have to, they don't give you much leeway, and there's a lot of information. So you do a lot over the course. We went to class for an entire week, every night, from 6 to 10 at night, and then took the class. But they have excellent instructors. They work with you one-on-one, and if you study, you'll definitely be able to pass. I will, however, emphasize that you have to study. There is so much information that you're required to learn and know. It's pretty amazing. Everything from lights, what type of lights, rules of the road, which vessels have the right of way. You have to know all of your standard lighting procedure as far as your degrees and the angles that the lights are supposed to be at. All of your day shapes and symbols and lighting symbols. Your vessel fog sounds. Well, you have to know all those. You're tested on that. all of the towing lights, and then you have you have the inland rules and the international rules, and you have to be able to. You're tested on knowing the differences between those two sets of rules. So, if you pay attention and you really study, you can certainly pass. They have about a 60% pass rate. 60%. So it's not the. Some people say that you can take a course online and that might work out for some people, but at least for me and my charter business, I wanted to make sure that that I could tell people with confidence that I knew what I was doing. And any of the captains that I have come on either one of my boats and take people out, I want to make sure they know what they're doing. It's about, there's one thing about taking people out on a boat and staying close to shore, but if you're going to start going out and you're taking people, 30, 40, 50 miles offshore, and you go out and you do a tuna trip or something like that, you better know what you're doing. You better know how to return. You better know how to read a map. Nowadays, everybody is so reliant on electronics that, if something goes out, you better know how to get back, especially if you can't see land and you don't know where you are. So I highly recommend the in-person. Know your stuff. If you're going to take the responsibility of taking people out, then you need to be responsible and actually know this stuff. Just having a license to say that you have the license, in my mind, just isn't good enough. It can be dangerous, and people that don't know don't get to go out on a boat very often, are relying on you, to make sure that they're safe and that they return home. So, but anyway, so that's a little bit of the class. So you take the class. There's some other extra things that once you pass, you have to get your CPR, your first aid, your TWIC card, TWIC. All your medical forms filled out, your drug test, you take the oath, the maritime oath, and you send it on its way. And depending on how busy the Coast Guard is, it goes through different levels of review to make sure that all the information is accurate. Well, the other part of that too is you have to have your sea time. So if you have sea time, that has to be documented. You need, I think it's a little over 300 hours of recorded sea time. So once you have all those things and you submit all of it to the Coast Guard, takes them, anywhere between a month to 2.5 months, depending on how busy they are again. And you get the little red book that comes back. So, and that's your actual license, and you have it for 5 years, and it's good. So, so that's it. Dino passed his test, and he is Connecticut's newest licensed captain. So I'm very proud of him. He worked really hard, and it's going to be really great. We have 2 boats. The company is Sea Fever Charters. We have 1 boat that's going to be going out of Cedar Island in Clinton, Connecticut, and the other one going out of Niantic, Connecticut. So look us up, Sea Fever Charters. Anyway, thanks for watching. We hope you learned something. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to be doing a giveaway pretty soon. Talk to you soon.